Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be going over or reviewing my budget from March 9th through March 22nd to see how we did and see if there's any improvements that need to be made or anything like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this. So I'm going to start filling some of this out. Alright, so let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we got paid on the 9th and our actual pay was $1,826.03 and mine was $211.15. Okay, so water, went ahead and paid $90 on that. Hulu was, I want to say Hulu was like $906. Sorry, I'm flipping through the book here. Yeah, $906. Internet, I pay $50. The car insurance, trash, and dental are sinking funds, so that's just what I put in each month as if it's a bill. So $250 for the car insurance, $123.20, and that is for my my husband and I's life insurance, my trash, which is also quarterly, and then our pest control, which is quarterly but on a different quarterly schedule, which is annoying, and I completely forgot about that until the bill came out in like this month. So that was a surprise. And then $75 for our dental. So let me do a little quick math here. Obviously the total for that is $1,500 is what we budgeted for income that pay period. What we really did was, I'm gonna zoom you out. You'd think I'd remember which is zoom in and which is zoom out, but I completely forget each time. $1,826.03 $1,826.03 plus $211.15, which gives us an actual amount of $2,037.18. So the difference between that and what we budgeted for income is $537.18. So $537.18. Alright, so this is even. This is 94 cents. Even, and even. Alright, so here's the part we actually have a little bit of control over, and that's our variable expenses like groceries and things like that. So I'm going to fill this information out too. Zoom back in a little bit. Okay, so for groceries, oh, I should have probably put these in order. Okay, so groceries, sinking, or not sinking fund, expense tracker. God, that's still so blurry, sorry. So after the entire pay period, we only had $29.60 left over. So it's a good thing I carried over what we had left over for last pay period. The reason that that's a little bit higher is because the grocery store that I get our chicken from, Earth Fare, they have antibiotic-free, hormone-free, which all chicken's hormone-free in the United States. But anyhow, the antibiotic-free chicken was on a really good sale, so anytime they do that, I stock up and throw it in our freezer. That way, when it's not on sale, we're not paying full price for things. So that's one of the ways I kind of keep our grocery budget in check. Eating the way that we do, we try and eat grass-fed beef if we can. We try and eat as much organic as we can. It's not always the case that we can do that, but as much as we can. And same thing with the chicken, the antibiotic-free chicken. So I did stock up on that, so that's why that is a little bit, higher than what it usually would be. So we were left with, oh, I'm gonna use my green pen. So we were left with $29.60 there. For restaurants, I don't think, yeah, we didn't spend anything in restaurants this pay period, which we typically don't unless I, you know, didn't get to make my husband's lunches or something. So, so that's $25 still. Actual spent was 0, and I'll go back and fill that one out. I just have to subtract the two numbers and see how much we actually spent. Gas for this pay period, we only spent, I'm the only one that got gas during this period, so that was $33.50 actual spent and $66.50 under budget. Entertainment, let's see, that's entertainment. We did rent something on Redbox, kinda. We rented it, but it didn't play, so we had to get like a promo code. So technically we spent the money, but we have a promo code so that next time we don't need to spend the money. So $12.86 left over there. Personal care, my husband did not get a haircut, so we didn't spend anything. So we still had $20 there. And my pocket money, I spent so much money during this pay period. That would all be Michael's fault for their ridiculously good sales on washi, which I'm not crafty at all, so I don't know what my obsession is with washi. I don't use it, but I really like it. I really want to use it. I just don't really know how to use it. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment box below, because I have about, I don't know, 20 tubes of them now, which each tube has like, what, 8 of them? So that just happened, which was not a good thing, but it happened, and I just need to deal with that addiction, and I'm putting myself in a no more washi sticker spend for this pay period. We'll see if that works out. I didn't go over, so that was good, but I did spend a lot. All I have left is $9.44, so that's not great, but again, it's not going over, so I'll take it for now, I guess. My husband had $8.49 left over. He spent most of his stuff, or his money, on gardening stuff that he likes to do. That's his hobby. Apparently mine is just buying planner stuff and not using them. Kids allowances, still not done that yet. Medical, we did have medical, but I didn't take it out of our miscellaneous, and I didn't take it out of, you know, just a random spot because of the sinking funds. So I have allocated $500, I think, towards my medical sinking fund. So what I spent on the doctor's appointment will just come out of that. Same thing, we also had a really big car bill, like repair bill this month. Same thing, it's coming out of the sinking fund. So I wrote it in my planner because I did spend that money as far as like that, but not on these expense trackers because it's coming out of a different, I guess, account. So I'm just gonna put zeros here because it's not coming out of actual money from this pay period, but I did have those expenses. And lastly, miscellaneous. We didn't spend a lot in miscellaneous, which is great. $192.40 left over. So let me back up this stuff. All right, so our budget plus the carryover from the previous pay period gave us $426.94. Oops, $426.94 for groceries. So minus $29.60 that we had left over means we spent $397.34. So if I hadn't carried over that grocery budget from last time, that extra that we had as if it was a cash envelope, we would have been over. But I did, so we didn't. All right, 120 minus 944 is $110.56. I spent $110.56 on crafty stuff, and I am not crafty. 130.46 minus $8.49 is what my husband had left. So he spent $121.97. And miscellaneous, $271.80 minus what we had left, $192. You can't even see that. $192.40 is $79.40 is what we spent in miscellaneous. $79.40. All right, so I'll figure out what we actually spent completely. $397.34 plus $33.50 plus $2.14. $110.56, $121.97 plus $79.40 spent in miscellaneous. So a grand total we spent this pay period $744.91, and that's obviously not including like our actual bills. So this is the variable spending. So what we had, 1,109.20 is what we had after the carryover, minus 744.91 is we had $364.29 basically left over. So we were under budget, under our adjusted budget. I am going to carry over all $29.60 for groceries for next pay period, because the ground beef's on sale. They're grass-fed ground beef, so I will be stocking up on that. I don't intend on carrying over any of the restaurants or gas. Entertainment I will carry over just in case we ever do anything fun. Personal care, I don't think I'll need to carry over. My whopping $9.44 I will carry over. My husband's $8.49 will carry over. And my $9.44 will be higher because I intend on returning some of those washies now that, like, you see them in person, they're not as cute as they were online. But I don't know how much of it I'll actually return. This is nothing. Miscellaneous. I think I am going to carry this one over because I do think that we need to go to Costco sooner than later. So I usually don't carry over the miscellaneous, but because I know that we are probably going to spend a bit of money, I will carry that over to, you know, as if it was a cash envelope for things that we need from Costco. So anyhow, let's do the actual like review. Okay, so total fixed bills is for this period is $90 plus $10 plus $50 plus my $250 car insurance sinking fund, the life insurance trash and pest sinking fund, and $75 for my dental sinking fund. All right, so that is $598.20 for the fixed bills. So $598.20. Actual is what? Minus like 94 cents. Minus 94. That's the difference between what I budgeted for Hulu and what I actually pay for Hulu. So the actual is $597.26. Total variable expenses. What did I figure? Okay, so this is the column I figured to use last time, was this one, because this one made it seem like I went over budget like crazy. So this is the total that I'm going to use in that section. So it's 1,109.20. So 1,109.20. And then what we actually spent was $744.91. So that's $744.91. Okay, and then so total income budgeted was $1,500 for this pay period, minus, oh, I forgot to do the actual math here. All right, so I'm just gonna do this one first since that's already in my calculator. 744.91, which was what we spent in our total variable expenses. So 1,342.17. And then I'll go back here and do the budgeted, which was 598.20 plus 1,109.20. Oh, I see I did it wrong again. So this isn't the number I was supposed to use. I need to make a note of that so I don't keep doing this wrong. So it's the 901.80 I should be using in there, I guess. 901.80. All right, so scratch that out. That's right, I was gonna add another column to this so I wouldn't keep doing this and I forgot. 901.80. So I gotta remember to do that. All right, 598.20 plus 901.80 equals, yeah, that's what it should be. It should be the exact 1,500. Okay, anywho, so budgeted was 1,500 because it's an every dollar budget. Actual income was 1826.03. 1826.03. 1826.03. And our actual, ooh, that's super blurry. Sorry, it takes a minute to readjust. It's because I keep flipping the page back and forth. Good Lord. Okay, there it goes. Sorry. All right, so then this is the number that goes here for total expenses, 1,342.17. So the difference there, yeah, I definitely need to add that extra column because it's not fully reflective of what's going on because I have that, you know, carryover money. But either way, I was under, I guess, because of the increased pay amount and expenses weren't as high. So that is where we're at. We have $483.86 left over. Keeping in cash envelopes, I am going to be keeping some things in the cash envelope, which, you know, cash envelopes. I don't actually do the cash envelopes at this point. I just use my debit card and keep track of my expenses on my expense tracker on a daily basis so that I know exactly the balance of what we have at all times. Like every day, anytime we spend anything, we have a little basket, we stick the receipt in it, and at night I fill this out and make sure we're doing good so that I know the next day if we have money to spend or not. So I'm not going to be transferring anything to sinking funds or emergency funds during this period. I will be doing that after my next paycheck. So staying in the groceries is the $29.60. $29.60. Nothing is carrying over for the restaurants. Nothing is carrying over for gas. $12.86 for entertainment. $12.86 is carrying over. Nothing for personal care. Pocket money, a whopping $9.44. and my husband's $8.49. $8.49. That's what's going to carry over. So then when I print out my new, oh, I forgot the miscellaneous one. I need to add that there because I don't usually carry that over, but I am carrying it over this time. So I'm just going to write it in just for the sake of having it in one place. 192.40. 192.40. So I need to make an extra line there. So in carry over to the next period, oh, what I was going to explain this. So when I print out a new expense tracker for this pay period, it'll have the amount that I'm allocating out of the current Paycheck's budget plus the 192.40 up here, and that'll be the starting balance. So that's how I will keep track of that for the expense tracker. As far as carrying over to the next period, I will be carrying some money over. Oh, I wrote on my desk. Because this next pay period has the biggest bills coming out of it, which is like our mortgage and our electric and things like that. So I will carry over some money, and the way I figure that out is I take the actual bill amount, $1,073, which is, you know, mortgage and all that stuff, and then I add to that this amount right here, the $901.80, because that is basically what our variable expenses are usually on a monthly basis. So that's plus, I'll just do 900 plus 900, and then I'm subtracting out what that paycheck will be, and what we budget for this next, the March 23rd's paycheck is $1,700, so I'm going to subtract out $1,700 and $273. So $275 is what I'm going to basically carry over to the next pay period, just to have that cushion. But so yep, that is how we did on our budget. We did pretty good, except for my overspending on craft items, crafty things, even though I'm not crafty. I will need to redo this sheet so that it has that extra column with the adjusted budget with the carryover amounts in it. But basically that's it. I will see you when I do my paycheck to paycheck for the period of March 23rd, I think, to April 6th? April 6th, I think that's right, until April 6th. All right, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for keeping me accountable. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your comments. I like making these videos. I think they help not just myself, but I'm hoping they help you guys too. Again, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Other than that, have a great night, and I will see you next time.